did not play on Wednesday. Long three is good for Trey Murphy, who's made 120 of those. He's shooting over 40%. Here's Ingram with Mobley defending him. CJ McCollum, he's got a heavy wrap on that right. And here comes CJ McCollum, who came over from Portland at the trade deadline last year. Difference maker on this Pelican team. He's fouled on the drive, and he'll go to the... And when this group's fully healthy, could be 1 through 3.
He's one of those guys that when he's out on the court, you can tell that he's enjoying himself out there competing. And from a point guard, that's just a dream scenario.
That was actually one of the takeaways, RJ, from that interview we did with Garland a couple weeks ago, was just his joy, his energy, his spirit. It's a team that seems poised for a deep playoff run, depending on matchups.
McCollum misses, rebounded by Wade. Here's McCollum penetrating, trying to draw contact, and he banks it in as the buzzer sounds.
So I'm really curious to see how quickly Zion can get back and start having that impact and building the chemistry. Because if you're going to make a run in the postseason, chemistry is one of the most important things that you can depend on.
So I'm glad you went there as Mobley gets the dunk.
But the Lakers have to have a sense of urgency, and they've got to figure out that chemistry piece very quick.
I have been critical of Rob Pelinka, but Rob Pelinka did a great job here at the break, and they were able to keep up. One of the things that you guys talked about with Darius Garland. First quarter, he didn't get a shot attempt up. Yes, there was some foul trouble, but it's also by design. He gets his teammates involved, and then as the game progresses, because he has the ball in his hands and because he's such a great scorer.
And how about the two-way play of Evan Mobley? We asked Coach Bickerstaff as C.J. McCollum turns it over. Seeing that tonight, the offensive rebounds, the defense, mixing in the scoring. Just a lot of untapped potential. And how about the two-way play of Evan Mobley? We asked Coach Bickerstaff as C.J. McCollum turns it over.
No, but what you see from him is that he's not the person you're going to game plan for. He's not the individual. And you see Jonas Valanciunas
look like a foul.
Yeah.
Herb Jones right down the middle. Maybe that will fire up this Pelican team, which has been lackluster offensively here.
There's only one way to find out, and that's to be put into that fire. There's a lot of guys that were great in the NCAA and were just okay players in the pros.
McCollum able to slice through two defenders, get the basket and some.
Close enough. 17 years with me, Dave.
Your games were so similar, I get the two of you mixed up all the time. 53 points for the Cavaliers. They don't get back on defense, though, and Kyra Lewis coming off a torn ACL that cost him an entire year. He came back December 13th. He gets the layup in transition.
And that layup in transition prevented a timeout because Willie Green was calling a timeout, but it was just moving so fast.
He might
see that and one there by Donovan Mitchell.
And kicking it out to Osman. His three off the mark. Rebound Ingram. Ahead to McCollum on the spot up three. Too strong. Offensive rebound, though, Murphy.
Cavaliers, obviously Mitchell had a good first half, but Mobley and Allen absolutely controlled the paint.
Great job by Herb Jones coming over and causing some problems, making it a little bit more difficult on Jared Allen. But to me, it was the rebounding. The rebounding was 25 to 14. The turnovers were an advantage. Everything was lined up. As we see Trey Murphy going to the next level, making it a little bit more difficult on Jared Allen. But to me, it was the rebounding. The rebounding was 25 to 14. The turnovers were an advantage. Everything was lined up. As we see Trey Murphy going to the next level.
Garland in his fourth season, 23 years old, fifth pick back in 2019. McCollum in the paint, missed it. Second try, no. Valanciunas misses badly. Garland in his fourth season, 23 years old, fifth pick back in 2019. McCollum in the paint, missed it. Second try, no. Valanciunas misses badly. Garland in his fourth season, 23 years old, fifth pick back in 2019. McCollum in the paint, missed it. Second try, no. Valanciunas misses badly. Meanwhile, New Orleans shooting under 30% here in the quarter. McCollum from deep.
Well, Dave, I had a chance to ask Evan about his growth in the league, and he just talked about how fast-paced things are, and so it requires that you be locked in on the entire process.
McCollum driving and getting it out to Jones. McCollum struggled from the floor, and he continues to 2 for 12. To think that he's 38 years old and averaging 30 points per game. That's what is ridiculous as McCollum scores. Dunk, 28 assists now for the Cavs. And then a foul on McCollum for dunk, 28 assists now for the Cavs. And then a foul on McCollum for
when his teammates need to get it going, and he came in tonight with an emphasis on passing. Of course, he got in some early foul trouble, but passing early, knowing that Donovan Mitchell